Well, I'm having more adventures than I'd like today. I had to go around and get the beaver from the other side because I couldn't steer him with his water rudders. And then the Wilga I crashed on landing, basically. He didn't seem to have any power for some reason, so I brought him down real quickly, and the catch holding, basically what happened was the catch holding his floats on at the front gateway. It's only a little plastic catch. It's a silly design. He really needs completely redone floats if you're going to fly him off the water. I'm just watching who's landing and doing what here. I think we'll put a battery in this guy now. Oh dear. Strap that down good. And let's try and let him initialize. There we go. Get him initialized. Okay. Who's where here? Hair in my eyes. It's been struggling a bit here. Okay, we got an apprentice over there. We got a skipper coming back there. We got, I don't know what though is that. That's the micro timber again up there, and I don't know whether there's a real plane flying around, and this guy's coming in for a low pass. That's a real plane over there going by. That one over there. That's a real plane. Okay, well, I guess nothing venture, nothing gain. Well, we'll try and go in the water and see what we can do. Going up. Trying anyway. This is the, well, I was going to say the full-size icon, but icon's come in various sizes. Obviously he's not a full-size icon, he's a 1.3 meter icon. Okay, where are we? It does get busy. It tends to get busier and busier as the day goes on the whole, if anything. Try and keep out of people's way if we can, but that's easier said than done when you've got so many people. I suppose we'd be better going the other way, really. I don't know, because the wind is, there's a very slight wind coming from the south now. It's only very slight, but there is a little bit of wind coming from the south now. So we tend to be circling that way, I guess. Somebody's coming in. I'm not quite sure who, because I'm too deaf to tell one person from another readily. Don't know who's coming in, what direction they're coming in, or what. Oh, there, I see, yes, well, they're all float planes, this high drive flying boat there, whatever it's called. I don't know what that one is. Actually, I'll ask him afterwards what it is. Oh, and the little timbers, I don't know what the little timber's doing. It looked as if he just flew over to land on the ground. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what he did. He flew past me on the left. You know, is everybody else down now? I think everybody else is down now. I think everybody else is down. I missed the apprentice landing. I did not see the apprentice land. Presumably he did, though, because he's not in the air anymore that I can see. And which way is the wind? Slightly from the south, I suppose.
Flying left to right, right to left.
That's what I was going to say. It seems like the wind's slightly from the south, so I guess...
right to left, it should be. Right to
yeah, okay, right to left. Okay. I'm going to come in fairly soon, but if you want to go off first, that's okay. I should be okay for a couple more minutes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come in. Oh, this guy just took his skipper off, and I'm going to come in now then. From right to left. No rush, but
what that cost you? What you got, Hubert? But I like the icon because it's small. This is small. Step left. Might look at that. There's the icon. What, this? Urban Club with floats on. Flat, living, just like exactly. We're here? And that's this airplane, right? Yeah. Same money. Yeah, carbon cup just like that. But
keep this guy moving and bring him in. Oddly enough, this guy steers better on the water than the Beaver, even though he has no water rudders, but he steers better than the Beaver. The Beaver's a bit of a devil to steer, frankly, even though it's got water rudders. Sorry? Oh yeah, well I'm out your way, I'm down. You're the only one up now, I think. Oh no, beg your pardon, you're not. There's somebody else up, I shouldn't tell lies. Very good. Better landing than I can usually manage with a skipper. They tend to bounce, I find. When I fly them, they do anyway. Oh, there's the big Princess, you were saying. Sunder Avey Row plane, model of a Sunder Avey Row flying boat. Is he going to get that in the air? It'd be nice if he did. See if I can disconnect my battery here. I'd like to see it if he's going to put that in the air. Okay. Whoops. I've seen this a couple of times taxi around, but it never actually got in the air because it's very tricky. It's actually got 10 motors. It looks as if it's got 6, but the 4 inner ones are double, so it's actually 10 separate motors there driving all those propellers. Incredibly complicated thing. 10 motors, 10 ESCs. Oh! No, it's not going up before that bank, I don't think.
good turn.
It's a tricky one to do. Yeah, so he's got 10 motors, I think, with 10 separate ESCs on them. Devil of a thing to wire. And of course, if you don't keep them all going, basically pretty, much the same power, it's not going to fly properly. He was saying last time he flew it, one motor burnt out on him, and it just, veered off onto one side uncontrollably with an imbalanced thrust. Very interesting, attractive scale plane, Devil to fly. Well, that's Stinson Reliant going there, taking off a bit rockily across. I've got one of those, but I've never, tried to put the floats on it. Though I do have floats I could put on it. It takes a Super Cub floats with a milder with it, and it has a special mount of its own. And he's obviously got differential thrust on that, because you can see he's just powering up one motor there. Now he's powering up all the motors. Well, a little scary when it comes towards you. It's tricky. Oh, it's very hard to control, obviously, that. It doesn't want to go in a straight line. I imagine it probably does better in the air once you get it in the air, if you can get it in the air. No, it really does not want to go in a straight line. Oh, I've seen that little guy as well, little foam thing. It flies nicely. I was hoping he'd get this princess in the air, but it's a struggle. Skipper going right over the top of him. I was going to get my skipper out next. There's the Stinson Reliant. Do not have my Reliant. I think he's given up and he's bringing that in for now. Yep. I guess he's decided that's not going to take off properly and he's going to do some maintenance work. He's flying his skipper. Probably better than I can fly mine. His is basically identical to mine, same plane. Same plane, he's doing very well with it, but then I think he's an instructor and everything. Where are we? Okay, let's see what we can do here with this guy. There we go. There we go. We'll put the rubber band on. Okay, where are we? Oh, he's just bringing his in very nicely too. Okay, and we're flying. There's a slight wind from the right, so we're flying right to left now. Going up. My pants don't fall down on me. Guy's always a little small to see for me. My eyes are not that great, and he's not the easiest plane to see, I don't find, this guy. Oh, that's the helicopter. I was wondering what that noise was. I didn't think it sounded like any normal plane. It's the helicopter. Yeah, I find this guy really hard to see, to be honest. I'm not thrilled. It's just too hard to see for me to feel comfortable with. My eyesight's not that good, and he's fairly controllable. He does what you tell him to pretty much, so long as you can see him and you know what you want to tell him to do. But it's not that easy, I don't find, to keep control of this guy because I just can't see him very well. And it's, you know, the visibility's fine now, it's just my eyesight and whatever. There's nothing wrong with the visibility, fog's all gone. The visibility's fine. He's actually a very controllable plane, really. I stalled him there, I think. I'm trying to fly him he doesn't want to fly slowly, you see. I'm trying to fly him too slowly. And I stalled him there. Again, he has a pretty benign stall, so... I'm just never really that comfortable with this guy, honestly. Not that comfortable with him. He's just... he's a bit too small to see, and he likes to fly faster than I really want to, and try and keep out the way of people. I'm sort of paralleling the helicopter there, which is not really what we want to do too much. See, I can hardly see him there. No, I almost completely lost sight of him there. Which is, I tend to do with this guy, unfortunately. How the heck with it, I don't. Okay, I'm going to land the skipper here. I'm going to try anyway. Don't need to, but I'm going to because... I'll just take him in there. I should be able to pick him up there. I should be able to pick him up there, I should think. I thought of taking him back out and turning him round and taxiing him up, but the heck with it, I should be able to pick him up there. Yeah, might have to lie down. What am I not to? Where are we going? I'm going to put my transmitter down somewhere relatively dry. Oh, yeah, I don't know whether that'll support my feet. I don't know whether I want to find out. Oh, I guess it, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it will just about, but, well, there we go. There we go. Whoa, he's on dry land. Woo! There you go. These are good planes, actually. They fly fine. It's not really my kind of plane, but they fly fine.
One thing with that airplane, you have to fly it in a landing zone. I didn't know that. Hey, couple skippers.
Yeah, good little planes. Not really my kind of plane, though. I like planes that are a bit bigger, a bit easier to see, fly a bit slower.
Yeah.
A bit too easy to lose sight of this guy, and he likes to fly fairly fast.
Yeah.
I can fly him. I mean, it's actually, he controls excellently. I've really got no complaints about the plane's behavior. I just have trouble keeping sight of him, you know, and keeping, you know, knowing what his orientation is all the time and whatever. He's a little...
This is apparently Bill's skipper that you lost last year.
Oh, I saw him lose that one, so he actually managed to find it again. Wow. He went down in the woods way over there. Yeah, he got a little bit too far away from him and couldn't see it at all, and it went down in the woods. But so somebody found it.
Yeah, I guess the owner of the property.
Could well fly again. Needs a little bit of repair.
Bill said he's coming on his motorcycle, so...
Oh, so I'm just gonna switch off here a bit. That's the skipper that went down in the woods. He went down in the woods way behind that white trailer thing over there, and apparently the landowner did find it eventually. I don't think I'm ever going to find the one I lost this year. Not here. I lost my A1200 in a corner.